It's a massive entertainment showcase during the year's biggest sports fixture, seen by millions. So much so, presenters and anchors encourage viewers to keep watching the game after the performance is over.
Don't go to bed after the halftime show, because I know that's what a lot of you do.
It's the Super Bowl halftime show featuring Usher. First of all, this year's Super Bowl smashed all the records. You see, it was the most watched program in American TV history, with 123 million average viewers, and the most watched US broadcast since the Apollo 11 landing, with over 200 million viewers watching all or part of the game. Thank you, Taylor Swift. The game was also the longest in Super Bowl history at 74 minutes 57 seconds. Yep, the win was clinched in overtime. And as for the halftime show with Usher, the viewership of nearly 130 million viewers means it's the second most watched of all time, second only to the inaugural pop music halftime show headlined by no other than Michael Jackson. And with big numbers meant a big set. On the field came a gargantuan stage piece, 118 feet long, made up of 20 carts, built by All Access Staging, a veteran in the halftime show stagecraft. They were also behind the massive team entrance and DJ carts. The best bit is being in stadium as hundreds of volunteers build it all up, and to protect the all-important grass, there is still a football game to play, the carts utilised a flipping chair system to give the impression it's sitting on the field, but all protected with specialised wheels doing all the heavy lifting, not to damage the grass. And to take things to the next level, each of the stage carts had high definition video tiles to provide immersive graphics. It's something seen in previous shows, but used to maximum effect this year. So what else made this year's halftime show huge? Alicia Keys with a massive cape, including crew underneath it blowing it to life. Northwest, her, giving that Prince guitar solo energy. And if there's anything this one show had, it was dancers. The set build included poles for dancers to do their thing, carefully engineered to meet the stage slope. That's not all, you see, with Usher and co also dazzling on roller skates. This required a set to be rigorously tested on plexiglass, carpet, wood and aluminium, and to ensure a smooth performance. However, this doesn't count. To bring this to your screen was a truly massive production outfit. CBS, this year's broadcaster for the game itself, used a grand total of 165 cameras. Insane. This included 6 new Doink cams, Doink, Sky cams and fly cams, super slow motion cameras with 24 4K cameras to zoom in with absolute clarity, cinematic cameras allowing a shallow depth of field, plus robot cameras all controlled from 19 Obi vans. 23 of them were used for augmented reality to provide hilarious effects in the first ever Nickelodeon NFL simulcast of the Super Bowl. But back to the halftime show itself. This was filmed using Sony Venice cinema cameras, a full-frame digital cinema camera used on movies such as Black Panther 2 and on shows like Andor and Severance. This gave a rich cinematic feel to the live action. That's not all. Our veteran multi-award-winning director Hamish Hamilton's sleeve was a tool that's made its mark in similar live productions. LiveEdit. You see, technology has refined the art of scripting and cutting cameras, providing impressive, perfectly timed visuals every time. Here, the app allows the director to script the desired shots beforehand, and when it's game time, the operators on the ground know exactly when to be ready to capture their shot. Controlling over 15 cameras with over 140 shots over 12 minutes, this provides a useful time-based framework for the show. Look at that timeline fly. This was LiveEdit's second halftime show, where this preview illustrates the show counting in the traditional beats and bars. A massive Super Bowl and halftime show for the firsts and records smashed, and with that to create the second most viewed halftime show of all time, what does 2025 have in store to top that? If you enjoyed this episode, please ensure you hit like, subscribe to Fernand's Live Show on Instagram, TikTok and of course YouTube, and check out all my previous content where I take a look at some of the biggest shows on the planet.